What's up, you guys? Welcome back to M&J Views. I'm glad you're here with me today because I have really exciting news. So it's been a while that we've talked about Nala. I haven't really seen her around in this channel either, but I told you guys a couple of videos ago that I was going to announce that something exciting is going to happen, and it already happened, so that's why I'm making this video. Nala had puppies! If you have been following us for a while, you know that Nala and Rocket tried to have puppies. So this video is kind of going to be a story time video of what's happening and how this all happened and the journey of Nala. So it all happened when me and my brother got our French Bulldogs. It was my first year breeding Stella, actually. We wanted to look around for a different type of dog to breed. So he got the girl, I got the boy. A year later, we tried to breed them naturally. We showed Nala enough for everyone to like know who she is.
No. Nala!
We can still close the door.
This is Nala. This is Nala, you guys.
Look at Nala.
This is Melissa's brother's French Bulldog.
The thing with French Bulldogs, they usually need to be inseminated in order to breed, but we didn't do that the first year, so it was a no-go then. But the thing that stopped us was not the natural part, it was because Nala was already at the end of her cycle. We believed that we missed it, so we tried again, but more early in her cycle when you're supposed to breed them. But then we figured out that, you know, it was either something wrong with Rocket or we just needed to inseminate them. The third time they tried, it was with this cream pied colored French Bulldog. So this is the west side. This is the littlest park. She chases it for a little bit.
No!
Why are you just smelling it? You smell another dog?
Hi girl, how are you? How are you?
Oh, he's so cute. How old is he?
2 in July. Over here.
Aww.
He is.
I can't get over him. Aww. No, that'd be nice.
Nala.
Nala, be nice.
House and you want to park your truck away by the park? Yeah, let's go.
He reminds me of Rocket.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
He's like, no, I can't jump. They did a health check at the vet, and then they went on and inseminated them, or inseminated her, and then she just did not end up being pregnant. My brother was so disappointed, and I was kind of sad too because I wanted to see little French Bulldog puppies. About a year later, my brother's wife's sister got a cream Frenchie. His name's Kovu. 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 Look at him. He's crazy. They were planning on breeding them, insemination, and all the 9 miles. How does that go? But she just started getting fatter and fatter, and they're like, what is happening? Took her to the vet, and she ended up being pregnant. They did that naturally, and he's kind of a big dog, so I didn't even know that was possible. I thought it was going to be easier for Rocket because he was more slimmer and a smaller side, but I guess not. She was pregnant, and we did a couple of doctor visits, and I actually went with my brother this time. You get pregnant? I think you will. She doesn't look fat on the camera. She looks normal. Look at that. Oh, there it is. They did an ultrasound.
Okay. I have
2. You're gonna be a dad.
Twins. That might be 3 right there. I went triplets. And 4.
Aww.
Its face, it's called.
Yeah, its face. It looks like it. Wow, look, its spine.
That's the 4th one right there. Okay.
Oh, the little.
It doesn't go any farther.
They did x-rays. They also did this weird thing that checks how long she'll be pregnant for, how long she's been pregnant for. I forgot what it's called. It starts with P, progesterone or something like that, progesterone tests. Just because they don't know exactly when they got pregnant, and that's kind of an issue with these dogs because they need to have C-sections. And not knowing when they got pregnant is a big problem. I mean, it's not that big of a problem because you could get a progesterone test, which they did, but it is kind of risky. Those tests run $80 each, and they had to do it like 5 times. Thankfully they have me and I knew around what time she was pregnant, counting the days that they think she started to how big she actually was, because dogs don't really get big or start showing until they're 4 or 5 weeks, even 6 weeks sometimes. So I just estimated 5 weeks and we went from there. And then we also count the 62 or 63 days that dogs are usually pregnant for. So doing all that math, I helped my brother kind of see how far along she was. I estimated the end of this week, and what do you know? It was the end of this week she had her puppies. She went into labor. They had gotten quotes from their vets. It's gonna be around 1,200, I think it was, for the C-section, and they were ready. They were like, okay, we're gonna check her progesterone levels, and that was it. They were gonna do it at the end of the week, and she went into labor the next day. And then they started freaking out because it was already like 6 o'clock. They called me and everything. They're like, what do we do? Because the vets were closed and only the emergency was open, and the emergency costs way more, as you know. As you probably know. The vets were saying that she could probably deliver at home, but me and my brother were both like, no, she cannot deliver at home. Are you guys crazy? I would not recommend French Bulldogs delivering at home because there's a lot of complications with that. If you haven't checked their hips, that's one thing. If you haven't checked with x-rays to see how big the puppies are, that's another thing. And just in general, they'll get tired easily, especially if they have a lot of pups and you don't know how many pups she's gonna have. But we did all those tests and we concluded that that was like the worst idea ever. Her pups, we got the x-rays and her pups' heads were so big, her hips were too small for their heads. Nala is kind of energetic, so she would be okay if she delivered like small-headed, like 3 pups. But no, she ended up having 6 pups, so I'm pretty sure that would have not been a good idea. But yeah, she delivered emergency. It cost around 2,500, somewhere around there, I forgot what he said. And she delivered 6 beautiful pups, and 2 of them were pied, 2 of them were fawn, and 2 of them were brindle. They're big. I've never seen French Bulldogs when they're fresh. I've never seen French Bulldogs when they're barely born. So it's been an experience, and here are some footage of the pups. They're so cute. I'm planning to do updates right now with this whole pandemic going. It's gonna be hard because I have us here on lockdown, but it's gonna last a week. Hopefully I could give you guys weekly updates, kind of check up on the pups. These are them at, I believe, they're around 5 days old, so they're fairly new. They haven't opened their eyes, of course. The next time you guys will probably see them, they'll have their eyes open. Probably, hopefully not walking yet because I want to do it step by step. I believe this is gonna be her last litter, her only litter. Not too sure. But Rocket, we are still thinking. I either wanted to have a litter by the end of this year. If not, we're gonna neuter him because I'm done trying. I think it's just him. He just doesn't know how to do it. But yeah, that's basically the story of Nala. We went to go check on them yesterday before we had to go on lockdown because I wanted to put out this video of them before they got before they grew up too fast. I wanted to kind of show you when they're little puppies. This was actually my first time going, and I was surprised. They're so darn cute. I believe my brother's gonna keep one. I have 2 brothers, if you guys didn't know, and they both want one. So hopefully we have new Frenchies in our lives. But that's just, we don't know yet. But yeah, this is exciting news. I hope you guys are very interested. If you guys have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments down below. I'll answer them or make videos on them. And if you want to see more French Bulldog puppy videos, click the like and subscribe to my channel so that I know you guys like these types of videos and I can make more of them. But besides that, thank you guys so much for waiting patiently for the news. I know it's been crazy out there. A lot of things have been happening. I'm gonna be in isolation for a while. I have online classes now, like most of the world. So hopefully I can have time to make more videos. Obviously I don't have the pups here with me, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. But of course, let me know if you guys want to see different types of videos as well with the Aussies or even Rocket. I have Rocket here. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.